Chosen one, I know a secret about your destiny that will stun you. If you skip this, you'll miss the greatest blessing of your life. Do not scroll away from this. You're not here by accident. This moment was planned by heaven itself. Even though there was a lot of noise and interruptions, this word found its way to you because it was meant to be there. The Spirit of the living God is telling you to pay attention because soon something holy will happen that will change your life forever. You are almost there with a supernatural transfer, anointed one. The money that was kept from you, the inheritance that was kept secret, and the blessings that were kept for you are now being poured out on you. It's not a mistake. This is a divine arrangement. The air around you is changing to make room for what heaven has said. Deuteronomy 18 verse 18 says, "He is the one who gives you the ability to get rich so that he can keep his promise." And that ability is stirring in you right now. The gates of the spirit world are opening. The angels who are in charge of your fate are moving into place. Open your heart and take a deep breath. Chosen one. You are in a holy moment when what you can't see becomes clear and God starts to write a new story for you full of blessings and glory. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description, or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Snorts, let go of the weight that wasn't meant to break you. Chosen one. It was meant to make you stronger. Those sleepless nights, the tears that no one saw, and the quiet times when you wondered if God still knew your name, were all worth it. Heaven saw every breath you took, every whisper you said, and every time you chose faith over fear. You weren't getting in trouble. You were getting clean. The fire that was around you wasn't meant to hurt you. It was there to get better. What felt like loss was actually building. God was building a new base for your life so that it can receive His glory. My beloved, what you're going through now is not confusion. God has rearranged things. Heaven is making changes to your story. The pages that used to be painful are now being written in gold. What used to be chapters of delay are now chapters of favor. You don't need to look for this change. You're already qualified because you've been strong. You've been ready to carry both purpose and wealth like pure gold coming out of the furnace. I remember that quiet time of year when you started to doubt everything. I've also walked through it. The silence and stillness that test your heart. But being quiet doesn't mean you're not there. It refers to a plan. God never forgot about you. He put money into you. He hid you to keep you safe, not to punish you. You couldn't be shown off until your roots were strong enough to hold what He's sending. It's not possible to carry a kingdom inheritance on a weak base. So, He secretly made you stronger. Your faith, character, and focus got stronger while you waited. There was no denial in the delay. It was planned. I can feel it now. Chosen one. The mood in your room is changing. There is no more pressure. The chains are going down. The things that were heavy on you are now wings. You are about to enter a time of divine speeding up. Things that used to take years will now happen in days. The doors that wouldn't open before are now opening on their own. You won't have to look for chances. Chance will see that you are anointed. This next level of blessing is more than just money. It's restoration for generations. God is fixing your family tree, giving back years you've lost, and making every broken moment whole again. What's coming is not something you earn. You get it from your parents. It's the reward for being loyal, the extra that comes from following through. Yes, the enemy did try to wear you down. He told lies about being late, having doubts, and losing, but he failed. As long as you kept believing even when you couldn't see the promise. Because of this, heaven has marked you for this divine move. You kept your faith. You made it better. The old is not being fixed by God. He's making something new. He is starting from scratch to make your life stronger, clearer, and last forever. Your relationships, money, and fate are all falling into place according to divine plan. The time of barely getting by is over. As you step into divine stability, peace will stay, favor will follow, and joy will overflow. Take a deep breath, anointed one. You're not behind schedule. You are right on time in the time of heaven. That's your confirmation. The next chance that seems too good to be true. What you didn't expect isn't a surprise. It's your promise coming true. Keep your door open. Get ready. You've been worked on for this moment. Now heaven says it's time. Chosen one, pay close attention. It's not going to get worse from here on out. It is a wonderful crossover. The stress that you thought was too much for you to handle was never meant to kill you. It made you who you are. Every tear, every stretch, and every silent prayer was heaven's way of training you to be able to handle a lot without breaking. You didn't get burned when you walked through the fire. You believed even though there was silence. Your testing season is over. The Spirit of God tells you now. What comes next will come so quickly that it will feel like you're stepping into the prayer. You cried through tears before. Hear now what heaven has to say. Lord, when will my time come? This is the time you were told. The time of waiting is over. The walking starts right now. You are on the verge of divine transfer, wealth, wisdom, and fame. You won't get this by working hard. Though it's coming through orchestration, which means that moments, people, and places are being lined up for your reveal. Anointed one. Every act of faith that you haven't seen has been recorded. Heaven took note every time you chose to praise instead of criticize or trust instead of doubt. It wasn't neglect that caused the silence. It was incubation. It's not that God was away. He was molding you. Each closed door was a sign from God to keep you safe. Every delay was a change of plans. These walls are now changing into golden gates. It will be easy to walk along the path that felt blocked before. You've kept the promise for too long. That dream that wouldn't go away is about to come true. What seemed impossible before is now getting closer because the time has come. Chances will come up naturally without any work on your part. This is not a reward for staying alive. It's proof from heaven that your endurance helped you get to the top. Think about Joseph, the forgotten dreamer who became king in an instant. Your story has the same beat all the way through it. You've been lied to, misunderstood, and felt like you were forgotten. But heaven has always remembered your name. People are still talking about it in places you haven't been. The people were meant to know your anointing are waking up. God is setting up links that will lead to opportunities that no one could have imagined. Chosen one. This transfer isn't just about money. It changes everything. God is giving you a plan, wisdom, and the ability to discern. You'll walk with peace that calms down chaos and speak with clarity that cuts through it. Your confidence won't come from being praised. It is going to come from the Spirit. Deep breath in and out and whisper, "I'm ready, Lord." That's more than just giving up. It's a key. It tells heaven that you're ready to receive. You are now in possession instead of preparation. Don't forget that not everyone can go with you. When God makes you more, He also makes your circle cleaner. Some people wanted to be in the building stage instead of the ruling stage. Let them go in peace. Chosen one, your time has come. You've been faithful in secret, and now favor is calling your name. What was promised is coming from heaven, and this time nothing or no one can stop it. Know this, chosen one, as you move on to the next part. Heaven is not getting ready to bless you. Heaven is already moving. The divine machinery has been turned on, putting everything that seemed to be behind schedule in perfect order. That soft rumbling, that deep sense that something invisible is moving around you. You can feel it in your spirit. That is not feeling. Yes, that's proof. God's timing and your obedience are coming together, and then things will happen quickly. You trusted even when it didn't make sense, prayed when no one was looking, and walked faithfully in silence for years. Those hidden seasons were useful. It was an investment. Every tear, honest action, and giving up became a deposit in heaven's vault. Heaven is now letting the return happen. You're in the middle of prayers being answered, but your eyes aren't quite on it yet. God is moving people, conversations, and chances around. When people saw God's grace in your life, snorts, things that used to be against you are now working in your favor. Anointed one, the silence you had to deal with was never an accident. It was getting ready. God used the quiet to help you hear better and learn to pick out His whisper in the noise. You learned how to act based on revelation instead of fear. And because you stayed true in the unseen, heaven now trusts you with what can be seen. Things are going around. The pain that used to make you feel bad will now show how powerful God is. The wounds that hurt you before will now show how great He is. I understand what it's like to wait. The pain of a prayer not answered and the weight of being still. I had asked God if He had forgotten what He said. But being quiet is never the same as being absent. It's beautiful. Architecture. In the quiet, heaven grows. And God doesn't move slowly when the time comes. He moves so beautifully. Time does what He says when He says it. You have been chosen. Get ready for speeding up. What took other people years will happen to you in days. Chances that were missed are coming back to you with more favor. Your story is being changed by God. It's possible to walk through doors you never knocked on, get calls you didn't expect, and hold blessings you didn't have to chase. It's not luck. The prophecy has come true. It's not just money that will be transferred. It shows spiritual proof. God is giving back what was taken, making more of what was saved, and blessing what you gave up. Real wealth isn't just a bunch of money. It's divine creativity, peace, power, and wisdom. You'll build what other people could only dream of. You'll bless people who are far away. This is purposeful wealth. Heaven's way of making its kingdom bigger through you. Holy One, don't be scared of the shaking going on around you. There is no destruction. It's forgiveness from God. God is taking away what is holding you back from the next level. Every ending makes room for a bigger and better glory. Let go of it without fighting it so that heaven can give you what it has planned. Picked 1. Raise your head. The days of just getting by are over. God's flow is coming over you. There's no need to strive or chase anymore. The blessing is that I can find you. What you kept secret will now be seen by everyone. God who helped you through the valley is now calling you to the mountain. Be brave, anointed one. This is your coming out. The moment when heaven proves that all the promises were true the whole time. Picked. This next part of your trip is holy. An unveiling from God. You've waited, prayed, trusted, and kept going. Heaven is now telling us to move forward. You are no longer in the time to get ready. You're taking a step toward manifestation. Everything that has been growing in the background is about to come out in a big way in your life. It won't be easy to get the reward. There are waves of clear favor coming your way. Beloved one, this change won't be small. It will start to feel in your spirit that deep peace and quiet thought that something has changed. After that, it will start to happen in your world. Calls out of the blue, doors that open, divine introductions, and sudden approvals. These won't happen by chance. They prove something. God is lining up heaven and earth so that they can meet you where you are in your obedience. I remember a time when things changed in my own life. No matter how hard I tried, it didn't happen. It happened when I finally gave up. I stopped pleading with God for a better time and began to trust that His pace was perfect. When His time came, everything I thought I had lost came back in a big way. That's what's going on with you right now. Every wait was a seed. And now is the time to harvest them. Chosen one, you now know how important process is. You now know that shortcuts can't keep destiny going. God taught you how to wait well. And now He's giving you a raise. You'll soon be able to stand in places that seemed out of reach before. You never lost the chance you thought you missed. It was getting better for you. Heaven doesn't lose the things it commands. There are many levels of abundance in front of you. It's more than just extra money. It's emotional stability, spiritual depth, and peace in relationships. You'll have peace that can't be broken. And wisdom that shuts down chaos. When people look at your life, they'll ask, how did this happen so quickly? The simple answer is because you stayed true when others turned away. Anointed one, this is your divine turnaround. God isn't just giving back what was taken away. He's telling them why it had to be taken down. What was taken away made room for multiplying. The cutting back was never a punishment. It was a prediction. Every loss made room for bigger gains. Every door that was shut was heaven's defense. Your mood is changing right now. The conversations you used to have will no longer make sense. You will no longer be scared by old fears to think more clearly, walk more bravely, and speak with more authority. Your spiritual DNA is being changed in heaven. You're not changing into someone else. You're going back to your true self, chosen, crowned, and unstoppable. This change brings with it a purpose. The wealth and knowledge that are being given away are not for fun. They are a will. You're not a vault. You're a vessel. God will build, bless, and heal through you. Your influence will help others, not make yourself feel better. Chosen one. People will notice the light in your life. Don't move around. Being humble kept you going when you were alone will keep you steady when you're successful. Don't forget that you were praised because you honored God when no one else could see. Do not lose that respect. Follow it in everything you do. Now open your eyes. This is not a promise for the future. It's a present order. There is no longer a delay. The gate is open. The blessing has started to come in. Take a bold step into what is yours. Your story of having to wait is now one of winning. Chosen one, it's time to see what you're really stepping into now that heaven has marked your new start. You're not just moving into a better season. You are walking into perfect order. Your whole life is going according to what heaven wants. What seemed random at first will soon have a reason. Conversations that used to make you feel down will now make you feel better. No matter how painful the past was, it will all make sense because it is all part of your destiny. Anointed one, God is putting you in place like a master builder putting in the foundation. The base of your life has been tried, tested, and shown to be ready for the weight of glory that's on the way. Before you could be trusted with overflow, you had to be empty. Not as a punishment, but to get ready. Some relationships, habits, and patterns had to end. Isolation never meant being turned down. It was the incubator. In the quiet, heaven has been changing who you are so that you can carry His glory in the open. I know that time of year when you feel like no one else, snorts, can see you but God. It looks like nothing is going to happen when you pray and wait. But somewhere inside there's a whisper. Do not give up. Now that was faith training your spirit to go beyond what makes sense. And just when you thought it was over, there was a sudden quiet breakthrough at just the right time. Right now, that same rhythm is running through your life. Your miracle will happen on purpose, not because you asked for it to. You have been chosen, and the next blessing isn't one you'll look for. It's moving toward you already. It's on its way. The chance, the divine connection, the breakthrough. Heaven has perfect logistics. An angel has already gone ahead and made the way clear. You're no longer waiting for the blessing. The blessing is ready for you to step into the right place. Keep your feet firmly planted in hope, gratitude, and peace. This transfer of wealth is not just a theory. It's the truth. You're now in a place where heaven's economy rules over the limits of the world. Don't use earthly standards to judge your fate. God's provision isn't based on numbers. When you obey it, it acts. God is trusting you with a lot because you were good with little. You're now in the realm of divine surplus where things get easier just because God likes you. You are being anointed, and the change inside you is just as important as what is happening around you. God is changing the way you see things. You'll see chances where others see problems and speak hope, where others speak fear. You'll find that you are the missing piece when you walk into rooms that were closed off to you before. This is the mindset of power, and heaven is making it work in you. People will not feel the same way about you. They might not know what it is, but they will feel it. Being with you will bring peace. People will trust what you say. You won't need to say anything. The fruit will talk because you've learned to value God's approval over praise. Validation will follow you around. Chosen one, don't fight the fate of old circles. God is putting you in touch with builders, architects of your future, and believers who are a good fit for your next level. You will leave behind things that will last longer than you. This isn't personal growth. It's a change in generations. You are becoming a living example of how to obey God. People will have faith in you because of your rise. Faith still works. Timing still matters. And God rewards those who trust Him in silence. People will see your breakthrough and know this. You have been chosen, and this is your bright turning point. Take a brave step forward. Wonderful things happen after you walk with heaven. Chosen one. As you keep walking in this divine rhythm, a holy event is happening all around you. The mood in your life is changing. Everything that is connected to you is getting better. Even if you can't fully see it yet, times are ending for good. Hidden good things are coming out. It feels like the air is lighter because heaven is focused on your fate. What was delayed is now moving faster. What was blocked is now able to flow freely. A noted one, God isn't just giving back what was lost. He's also making it bigger. You are now getting the resources you have been waiting for. Provision will find you in places you don't expect it. Many doors will open for you because of calls and messages from people who used to ignore you. Your prayers will be answered in ways that you never thought possible. These are not just random events. These signs are signs that you're in the divine flow. Your ability to judge has grown stronger while you waited. You can now see the truth clearly and spot lies right away. God made you more sensitive so that you'd know how to guard your wealth when it came. You're not just walking into money. You're also walking into knowledge. This season feels strange, chosen one, because you've entered a world that your old self could never have imagined. You've become what you prayed for, but God isn't done with you yet. Not only is this a blessing, it's also an order. You are now in divine assignment. Your wealth now serves a purpose. Your story will help other people get free. You will feel the presence of heaven when you speak. Great order will follow your steps when you move. Not what you have, but who you carry will draw people to your peace. The glow on your life isn't just for show. It's proof of your snorts covenant. God's glory is on you in public because you honored Him in private. This has happened to me before. Distractions often show up when destiny is at work. The enemy will try to make you doubt and hear things that aren't true. Don't get scared. These are eyesight tests. Keep your peace. Stay grounded in thanksgiving. Say your faith over everything. Don't forget that storms no longer break you. They show how strong you are. Anointed one. What is coming into your life will last for generations. You are not the only one blessed. It goes through you. You're ending cycles, fixing bloodlines, and bringing back legacies. The wealth that's coming isn't just money. It's also spiritual wealth. Your obedience is changing the future for your family. Take this in, chosen one. You show that faith really does work. The things that tried to bury you only pushed you closer to your divine purpose. You are not rising weak, you are rising strong. The same people who saw you fall will also see you rise again. They'll know it wasn't luck, but God's plan. This change isn't for cheering. It's for alignment. God is setting you up to be a light in dark places and a voice of peace in rooms where there is trouble. You will be a quiet leader who has a big impact. The whole world will see him in you. Dear chosen one, what's coming next is strong. It can't be moved. This season was built by heaven on rock, not sand. There is no storm, delay, or envy that can break it. You are walking with a strong purpose. You have agreed with fate when you raise your hands and whisper, "Thank you, Lord." You are no longer waiting for the miracle. You've turned into it. There is no longer any shift. The coming out has begun. From here on out, glory will only grow. Chosen one. Now that heaven has opened up for you, know this. You no longer have to wait. You're now walking with divine speed. Grace makes every step you take count for more. Things that used to take months will happen in a matter of seconds. What used to require work will now give way to faith. It's easy for God to make things happen now. His hand moves faster and farther than your plans ever could. Anointed one. This is what happens when you obey and the time is just right. You've shown that your heart can hold everything from heaven and that you can carry blessings without being proud. In light of this, acceleration has arrived. God sees that your humility is what you're built on. And that means that promotion is safe with you. The overflow isn't happening by chance. It's how heaven thanks you for, snorts, your patience. You'll see favor that doesn't make sense. In this new season, invitations will show up out of the blue. People will hear your name in places you haven't been yet. People who didn't pay attention to you before will now talk kindly about you. This isn't pride. It's a sign. The tables are turning, but not to get back at them. What God has been building in you all along is now being shown to you. Chosen one. I saw this change for myself. Everything changed when I stopped trying to prove myself and let God lead me. Doors that were closed all of a sudden opened. As I looked for chances, they started to come to me. That's when I understood it was never about work. It was about giving up. That's where you are now. You have been caught by the grace that has been after you right now. Your job is not to look for blessings. The point is to show presence. Every place you go, peace will be there. Chains will break when you speak. Your life will change into a place of breakthroughs because heaven's breath moves through it. Even your silence will have power. Blessed one, this isn't just a money transfer. It's about who you are. Your name is being changed by heaven. The old labels that were too late, broken, or small, are being thrown away. In their place, picked, set up, and unstoppable. You're taking a divine step of confidence. Not pride, but holy confidence that if God said it, nothing can change it. Being sure of yourself will change how you live. You won't beg for chances. It will know who you are. You're not going to beg to be accepted. You'll be seen as someone who has already been picked. Every doubt that used to hold you back will now push you forward. Every scar will teach you something. Chosen one, you're not going to have any luck. You're walking toward happiness. It's like getting back years, dreams, and promises that you forgot about. This is restoration at work. God is not only blessing your life, He's also making it bigger. The fight is over. The win is certain. Your rise will make other people rise, too. When they see your peace, they'll know it was God the whole time. Be brave, chosen one. The hand that led you through the valley is now giving you a crown on top of the mountain. You show that God's promises always come true. And this is just the start of your reign, chosen one. As this divine story reaches its crescendo, the Spirit of God is saying, this is not an ending. It's an unveiling. Everything you've endured, every loss, delay, and tear was sacred preparation for this moment. You're not just stepping into a new chapter. You're stepping into a new era, one of fulfillment, restoration, and supernatural visibility. Heaven has declared your arrival. What was once hidden is about to be revealed in glory. Unnoted one. Heaven's clock has struck appointed time. You're no longer in waiting. You're being called forward. The promises that hovered above you are now descending into your reality. The dreams you once imagined are manifesting before your eyes. What's coming will not be gradual. It will be glorious. God's acceleration is upon you. You'll awaken one morning and sense it instantly. This is the day everything shifted. I've experienced this myself. One season I was praying for opportunity and the next doors opened so quickly I couldn't count them. When heaven moves, it doesn't trickle, it floods. That same sudden favor is being released into your life. The grace that once felt delayed has now matured into manifestation. Chosen one, your hidden years weren't punishment. They were protection. God shielded you while He shaped you. The season of invisibility was divine insulation, preparing you for public revelation. Now He's ready to reveal you. Those who doubted your calling will see the fruit of your faith. The same ones who questioned your journey will come seeking your wisdom. You won't need to prove anything. Your results will speak for you. This next phase isn't about proving your worth. It's about revealing your purpose. The abundance coming isn't accidental. It's prophetic. Your peace will carry presence. Your joy will carry power. Your words will echo heaven's authority. What flows from your life will touch others because it's not for you alone. Unknown one, the supernatural transfer has begun. God is moving resources, influence, and opportunity into your hands. The dreams that felt delayed are being delivered. You'll receive confirmations through open doors, reconciled relationships, and unexpected provision. Each breakthrough will be evidence that the same hand that carried you through fire is now crowning you in favor. This is not random. It's recognition. But with elevation comes holy responsibility. Remember, abundance is not the destination, it's the assignment. The wealth, wisdom, and favor being entrusted to you are tools to heal, build, and bless. You are a carrier of divine economy chosen to multiply impact through love and service. Chosen one, when you walk into rooms, walk with the authority of heaven's ambassador. You are not just present. You are positioned. The oil on your life carries purpose. Heaven has commissioned you for influence, for legacy, for transformation. So lift your head and take your place. The old story is over. The new one is being written in glory. You are living proof that God restores, redeems, and rewards. The waiting has ended. The harvest has come. Walk in peace. Walk in power. And walk knowing you are prophecy fulfilled. Heaven moves with you because you move in divine timing. Chosen one, this is your moment, your Kairos hour. Heaven has already moved on your behalf and the supernatural transfer is in motion. What you've been praying for in secret is now being released in the open. The same God who guided your steps through the wilderness is now placing you in the land of promise. Every delay was divine timing. Every detour was direction. And now everything is aligning for your elevation. Anointed one, lift your heart in gratitude. The battle is over. The waiting has ended. You are standing under an open heaven, where blessings flow freely, where favor finds you without striving, and where peace becomes your new atmosphere. What you've carried in faith will soon be visible in form. You are walking into overflow, not as a guest, but as an heir. So breathe this truth in. You are chosen, covered, and called. The story has turned. The miracle has begun. Keep your eyes lifted, your spirit steady, and your hands open for what's already yours. If this word resonated in your spirit, pause and declare it aloud. It's happening now. Leave a comment with 777 as your act of agreement, a symbol of divine completion. Chosen one, stay faithful, stay ready, and stay aligned. The heavens are smiling over your obedience. Your breakthrough is not coming. It's here. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. Does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens.